Right now, we teach our kids to go after really good jobs. You know, and the school system teaches them to go after things like being a doctor and being a lawyer and being an accountant and a dentist and a teacher and a pilot. Our MBA programs do not teach kids to be entrepreneurs. They teach them to go work in corporations. So who's starting these companies? It's these random few people.
When I came to business school, I'd worked at a number of academic institutions, and I really didn't understand how Silicon Valley works, how you can raise money, how you can create an idea that scales, and those are actually the skills that we teach here, is how can you take an idea, figure out what parts of the idea can scale, and realize that it's an experimental process where you hone, you sort of do some experiments, and that is a process that can absolutely be taught.
I think that skills that relate to entrepreneurship can be taught, but I don't feel like the entrepreneurial spirit is something that can be taught. So if you have an engineer who may be great at developing an application, they can learn some of the finance or marketing skills that they may need to make their business a reality, but not necessarily forming people into an entrepreneur.
I was working internationally. I was in Kenya running a entrepreneurship training program, actually. Right, the way that we think of our students as entrepreneurs is very different than kind of the risk-seeking entrepreneurs that you see in the U.S. I think the things that we focused on, we definitely can teach, right? So the three things we focus on are kind of the culture of entrepreneurship, so being able to see an opportunity and then act on it. The second is problem-solving, critical thinking skills, which I think are definitely things that you can be taught through different learning styles. And then there are definitely, I think, technical skills that can be taught also, right? So understanding how to look at a market, see if there's an opportunity there, learning how to understand your customer, how to talk to your customer, how to create a product that speaks to the needs of your customer. So I think those are all things that can be taught, definitely.
Growing up as a young kid, I had no choice because I was taught at a very early young age, when my dad realized I wasn't going to fit into everything else that was being taught to me in school, that he could teach me to figure out business at an early age. He groomed us, the three of us, to hate the thought of having a job and to love the fact of creating companies that we could employ other people.